Hello there. How are you, fabulous ladies of the private Facebook group, Yoga Pants CEOs? I hope you're doing great. As you know, I like to come in on Tuesdays and Thursdays and to dive in a little bit into training. So today I wanted to talk about the difference between marketing and prospecting. There's a big difference. We should be doing both, not just one or the other, generally speaking. So we're thinking like marketing or online marketing, and then thinking about prospecting. So what does that mean? Prospecting is what is more of the traditional network marketing. Right? Prospecting means you have a prospect, a lead, or whatever, and that at some point you go to them, you're looking for more and more leads, you're looking for them, or you're going to them and asking them if they are interested in the products or the business. That's prospecting, right? You're going to them. You're sending bold reach outs, right? Not cold messages, but cold messages is an example of prospecting. So a lot of times that prospecting, us reaching out, starts with our warm market, right? Our friends and family. And then we need to be continuing to expand our warm market and meeting people online and offline, that then we can prospect as well. The thing is, a lot of people are afraid of prospecting. So many people in network marketing just don't even reach out and have these conversations. They're like, but I'm posting on Facebook. Right? They're posting on Facebook thinking people are going to come to them. Prospecting is active. It means we're going to them. So many people are afraid of it, or people are doing it, but they're like throwing up on the person, right? So they're either not doing it or they're doing it and doing it poorly. So prospecting is necessary. It's just we can find a way that feels so natural and authentic. And I think sometimes, I know for myself, I was doing it as well. I was sort of overcomplicating it in my mind. If we can find some language that just feels like us. So if we can think of prospecting as we're having conversations, let's say we're having conversations over Facebook Messenger, and we, first of all, don't want to just throw out our business or our products if we don't even think that they've got a need. So a lot of times in our conversations, we're just uncovering, is there even a need? So if I'm in the health industry, right, is there a need with their health? Are they having fibromyalgia symptoms or migraines or diabetes, or they can't sleep or they don't have energy? There we go. In my mind, I'd be like, ding, ding, ding. We just uncovered a challenge, a need. Or on the business side, right? If they're talking about not loving their job, missing their kids while they're at work, they just lost their job, their husband just lost their job, they just hate their job, whatever that might be, ding, 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 they just presented a need. And that's what prospecting is about. When we hear that they have a need, we say, hey, this could be a solution. But it's all in the delivery. So if we can have this posture that when we present, we'd be like, hey, you might want to try this out. You might want to check this out. It may be for you or it may not be for you. I can send you some information. If you want, great. If not, no worries. Like that posture. And so how do you do that? I mean, you'll hear the big dogs, right? The Bob Heilegs and the Ray Higdons of the world say that to succeed in network marketing, we need to be personally out of our mouth saying less to more people. And that wasn't the beginning of my network marketing career. I've been doing this business for 2 years. And initially, I just wanted to know everything. I wanted to learn all the ingredients and the this and the that, and so that I'd be able to share. And to be honest, it worked well. I mean, I've recruited a whole ton of people. But it put a cap because it didn't duplicate down. Many people would be like, oh my gosh, do I need to do that? I don't even know how to pronounce the ingredients, and they would just be stopped. So whatever way we prospect, let's prospect in a way that doesn't just work for us, but that can work for anybody. We make it look so super easy, and that's what the Bob Heilegs and the Ray Higdons are talking about. They say rely on a third-party tool. Even if in my case I felt like maybe I could convey the information or answer their questions better than a third-party tool, I probably couldn't. But anyway, let's get rid of our ego and just be like, who the heck cares? Because we just need to make it really super easy. And then it's just a process. So do you have good third-party tools? Third-party tools is where someone else is doing the speaking for you. You're letting that tool do the speaking for you. So whether it's about the products, whether it's about the business, whether it's a sample, whether it's an event, you're letting something else, you're inviting them to learn more. So let's just say migraines, for example. Well, if I uncovered migraines is a need, then I'll throw out to them, my gosh, I hate that you're dealing with migraines. You might want to sometime check out the holistic health products that I'm using. Like, they seriously gave me my life back. and it may or may not be for you. I can send you over some information. If so, great. If not, no big deal. That's prospecting. And who would be turned off by that? And we're having such posture like that. We don't desperately, that we think that they, need to be on our products and that we need them, that desperation that sometimes it comes across by some network marketers. We're like, you want to try it? Great. If not, no worries. So find your prospecting language, because in that case, if she's like, sure, send over some information, I'll be like, great, here you go. And again, I'm relying on a third-party tool. Great, here you go. It's only 3 minutes long. How soon do you think you'll be able to watch it so I know when to follow back up with you to see what questions you might have? Done, right? And then you follow back up and there's questions there. Now, people on your team can do that, right? They're like, wow, I can do that. I can say, let me send over a video. So whatever prospecting you can master, let it be one that's easily duplicatable. Okay, so prospecting is necessary and it's much quicker. That's where you're going to have the greatest, the quickest success, because it's much more active. Prospecting is active and you have a lot more control over it, right? Are you reaching out to people or not? So prospecting is necessary. Now, most network marketers, that's all they know is prospecting, is reaching out to people, finding the next person, being the hunter. Many network marketers don't understand the whole world of marketing. Marketing is very different. Marketing is where you don't want to be the hunter, you want to be hunted. You are attracting people to you, to your space. Instead of you going after them, you are attracting them to you. And how can you do that? You could do that through your Facebook posts, right? Not your spammy Facebook posts. Your Facebook posts are more like pushing a message out to them. You want to do, instead of doing push, you want to do pull. So it's more of your, your curiosity post. You're just sort of piquing their interest. You could do it through your Facebook lives, your videos. Add value. That's what marketing is about, is adding value, adding something special to someone else's life. Information, education. You've probably heard that this isn't about selling. The best sellers are the best educators, teaching people. So in your Facebook lives, teaching, that is where people are being drawn to you. That's marketing. Of course, the whole online world of having like a website and blogging and doing YouTube videos and building an email list, that's all marketing. But that's over many people's heads, and you don't need to worry about that, because we have been given one of the greatest gifts with Facebook, which is Facebook groups. Facebook groups is a form of marketing, not your salesy ones where you're adding people without their permission. They really don't want to be part of it, and all you're doing is talking about your business or your products. That's not marketing. That's spammy. Marketing, though, this is marketing. This group, Yoga Pants CEOs, I didn't know you guys before, most of you, right? You came, you asked to be part of it, and now we get to build a relationship. That's what marketing is you want leads. Leads are just new people that you can form a relationship with that may or may not end in a product sale or them joining your team. They're just people to form relationships with. That's what a lead is. So with you creating your own private Facebook group, that then people are able to come to you, so you're having more and more people coming to you. That's the big difference too between prospecting and marketing. If we only stay in the prospecting world, our leads, the people that we feel like we can reach out to, feels like it's getting smaller and smaller and smaller. Don't you ever feel like that, where you're like, oh my gosh, I've got no one to talk to. My warm market is, dried up. Well, that's because we just stayed in prospecting. And even though we know that we should be, meeting new people online and offline, but then we're really just growing our market by drips and drabs. But marketing allows your leads to grow and grow and grow. That's what we want. We want it to go this way, right? Not this way. So a Facebook group is great. Why don't you guys think about what Facebook groups you can do? So I've got 2 Facebook groups where I'm attracting people. One is for the business side, Yoga Pants CEOs, people who are interested in network marketing businesses. Another one is on the health side, the Fit and Fabulous Wellness Revolution. So it's like recipes, snack ideas. So I'm pulling people in a couple different ways. Your Facebook group doesn't have to do anything to do with business or your business. I was talking to someone today, and I gave an example that's stuck in my mind, but let's just say you love quilting. You love quilting, but your business is something totally unrelated. Your business is jewelry, but you love quilting. You can create a private Facebook group that you're not adding people to, right? It's voluntary. They're raising their hand, and you're starting to build this community and these relationships and adding value, and you're getting to know these people. So you'd be like, how the heck is that going to help my business? Because people are coming to you that you're then building a relationship with. And as you're building a relationship with them, remember, your mind is thinking, did you just see a need that was uncovered? You know, that your product or business can offer. So you still are having those types of conversations, but again, you want it to be where it just seems so natural and easy to do, and you just do it over and over and over again with no big deal, right? If you want information, great. If not, no worries. Like, that's truly what it's about. Now, marketing, again, is much more passive. So we can't just sit back and wait for people to come to us, because it's a much longer or slower sales cycle, right? We said prospecting is much more active and quicker. You're going to have more customers and team members, versus marketing is slower. You're waiting for them to come to you. So the best place to be is both, where you get really good and comfortable at your prospecting language and your third-party tools, and your prospecting process is something that's easily duplicatable to your team. You've mastered that and you enjoy it. You got to the point where you enjoy it. It doesn't feel weird or salesy or uncomfortable. And you've got to get online. You've got to build your own brand. You've got to brand you. You've got to start building some reason that people are coming to you and they're attracted to you, that you could start building a relationship with more and more people. Because you know where it gets to be a point, there's a tipping point. When you're marketing, again, it takes time to pick up speed, but when your marketing picks up speed and you're gonna have all these new people, they're gonna be coming to you, that you could choose whether you want to do prospecting or not. There gets to be a point where prospecting gets a lot lower. So you start with prospecting, right? Get your marketing going, and then there could be a point where your marketing is bringing you more leads than you have time in the day to talk to, and then you're prospecting. You can choose, or it just happens, when you feel like it. So that is, in a nutshell, the difference between prospecting and marketing. Both are super, super important. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I wanted to make a point. Yeah, I think that's it. So think about groups you can do, whether it's a group like this, whether it's these challenge groups, like a 5-day challenge group, a 7-day challenge group around a topic. So I'm going to be doing more and more challenge groups. So remember how I did one on Instagram? That didn't need to, it was like a 7-day on Instagram for Dummies. That's something I could duplicate, right? That's something I could do even outside this group. I can just have a specific group for 7 days that I'm inviting people to. Hey, who wants to learn Instagram? Come to this group. So they come to this group. I'm adding the value. I'm becoming Facebook friends with them, right? I'm having Facebook Messenger conversations. I'm not spamming them about my business or the products, but as I'm having more relationships with people, there's more opportunities again for these needs to surface. And when a need surface, I go into prospecting mode. So hopefully that makes sense. I'd love to know what questions you have. I'll go ahead, and I don't think there's any questions that I see right here, but I'll come on back after. And thanks everyone for being on. We got Amy and Aaron, and I know there's a couple other names that are not showing on the screen right now, but I so appreciate you being here. Let me know what questions you have about prospecting and marketing, because guys, we need to get online. You need to get online, build a brand, and it's so much easier than you think, or else you're just going to feel like you're running out of leads. We don't want that for you. Without leads, we are dead in the water. So online marketing world is fun, and you don't need to get all high tech. There's some simple tools available to us. So let's do it, guys. All right, you have a great day, and I will talk with y'all soon. Bye.